What's up guys? Today's video is going to be super simple, low-key, unedited, what I do to maintain my body year-round. Alright, I don't have a trainer, I don't have a coach. What I do is so simple, and I want to teach it to you guys in this video. So first we're going to talk about nutrition, then we're going to go over training, cardio, and the muscles that I train, the specific muscles that I target in my training. And these four things make up my physique. Alright, so nutrition first. My nutrition is so simple, guys. It's so simple, but it's hard to follow because it's extremely regimented, but also simple. In terms of times that I do eat, sometimes I eat breakfast, sometimes I don't. I'll never eat within 2 hours of bed, pretty much. I'll always eat a big lunch, I'll always eat a big dinner. And my total calories for the day usually comes up to about 3,500. That's because I usually burn about 3,000 calories a day. So I have to eat 3,500 in order to gain weight over time. In terms of what I eat, in terms of drinking, I don't drink anything except water or protein shakes. If you guys actually look at my How I Got Abs video, I'll probably link it in the description. But in that video I go over everything that's in my fridge, so you guys can see like literally my whole cabinet in my fridge, so you can see everything that I do eat. But I'll quickly go over it here. In terms of food, I only eat whole food, guys. So pretty much what you want is you want the base ingredient, right? So say you're craving potato chips, what you actually want to eat is a potato, okay? Because that's the base ingredient. There is no ingredient in a potato. Excuse me. The main ingredient in a potato is a potato, okay? Whereas French fries come with all these processed shit, you know, all this preservatives, sodium, like enhancers and all that. So you want to avoid that. You want to go for the base ingredient. Go for like chicken, steak, beef, pork if you eat pork, right? A whole lot of green vegetables, a whole lot of different color vegetables, right? So carrots, broccoli. I eat a lot of yogurt. Sometimes I'll even put it in the protein shake. Fruits. A lot of guys don't want to eat fruits when they're bulking. It's like, guys, like, eat the fruits. You're gonna feel so much better, so much healthier, so much more alive, so much more energy. In terms of what you should eat, guys, honestly, I think you should be perpetually bulking. I don't think you should try to cut and bulk and cut and bulk. No, man, just bulk. Literally just bulk. And if you do it right, you can, trust me guys, if you eat healthy, you can bulk and lose fat at the same time. You'll put on size and lose fat at the same time if you bulk and you train the right way, right? I think bulking is really what you want to be doing, guys. You just put on size, become bigger. That's what people respect more. Just be bigger, right? And for another aspect of my nutrition is I don't eat any junk food. So if I do go out to eat fast food, it's going to be something that's not super processed. Like I like Subway. I like these like Eat Fresh type brands. Stuff that's not just like fast food, like Burger King, McDonald's, like Chinese. Like, nah, guys, avoid that. Avoid that. It's actually to a point now where I eat so healthy that if I eat junk food for one meal, I'll instantly feel worse. Like literally instantly. And for that whole day, and even like a little bit of the next day, I'll feel worse. My body's so used to eating clean at this point. Guys, like, if you don't want to listen to me, okay, cool. But I sit at 9% body fat for the whole year round. So if you don't want to listen to my advice, then I don't know what to tell you, but that's the best advice I can give you is bulk, eat healthy, only drink water, milk, coffee. Don't drink any like sugary juices or anything like that, no sodas. And eat more than you consume each day. Alright, and make it a healthy diet. So good amount of fats, protein, and carbohydrates. But kind of lower the carbs because that kind of decreases your mental efficiency. So kind of up the protein, make sure you're getting enough protein and fats. And kind of lower the carbs if you have to function at a high mental rate each day. The next thing is training, guys. And training, it's taken me years and years. I wish I knew this before, guys, but don't spend hours in the day, every day in the gym, because you're going to get diminishing returns. The first workout is like this much return, the second is like this, and then every workout after is subsequently less bang for your buck, so to speak. So you don't want to be working out for 2 hours a day. That's just wasted time and energy. You want to get 50 minutes in, but with high intensity. Most of you guys are training with like a 6 out of 10 intensity. I wish I knew this before, because I was doing this for years. I was training at like a 4 out of 10. Guys, if you're not sweating, if you're not making these weird faces and your teeth aren't clenching together, like you're not training at a high enough intensity. So up the intensity. I like to go at 9 out of 10. And you should be feeling pain, bro. You should be feeling pain on those last reps. You should barely be able to get them up. You should be struggling to get them up. Like it should be a battle in your mind to get the weight up. So up that intensity, guys. And I like to alternate between strength and endurance, muscular endurance. So for strength training, typically you want to have low reps but a high amount of weight. All right, that's going to train the muscle to be bigger and stronger. But if you want to add that ripped tone to it, right, and get that low body fat, you have to add also endurance training. So I won't always do like 5 reps of bench press for 250. No, I'll also go down to like 145, 150, and I'll crank out 20 rep sets, right, and do that for 5 sets for 100 reps. This is how you add in both. You mix in both. You never want to let your body get used to one or the other. In terms of cardio, I'll run a lot, guys, and like I learned this from Nick Bare. If you guys know Nick Bare, he's big on running. I usually run 3 times a week. If you're gonna do the runs, know that high intensity runs, like high impact runs, which means you're running like anything below like an 8-minute pace for 3 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles. For these kinds of runs, you don't want to do them more than once a week. If you do them more than once a week, you're gonna overtrain. You're gonna have some kind of ankle injury, some kind of knee injury. Right, I learned this the hard way. Decrease the frequency of those runs and increase the frequency of just literal low impact runs. Meaning I literally run like a 10-minute pace, guys. I run a 10-minute pace, which is pretty slow for like, you know, a ripped dude. Obviously you can run faster than that. That's not the point. The point is just to be running for like a long period of time. Meaning over 30 minutes if you're intermediate to advanced. Me, for those low impact runs, I'll do 2 runs a week for at least an hour. So 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour 15, an hour and a half. And that way you don't run the risk of injury, but you do increase your cardio. All right, guys, so don't overtrain with the cardio. Also with the cardio, you want to add in different kinds of cardio. So running on flat ground is great, but if you want to see some serious improvement, you have to add in hilly terrain. So you increase your heart rate as you go up those hills, right? And you increase the rate that your muscles are working, right? You'll feel this in your calves and your quads, and it's just super good. If you don't live in a place with any hills, what you can do to kind of mimic this is do 30-60s, which means you're sprinting for 30 seconds and you're walking for 60 seconds. Sprint for 30, walk for 60. Do that when you're first starting out, maybe do it just 5 times, and then you can up it to 10 times, 15 times once you're a bit more advanced. Or if you, what works I've found just as efficiently is 60-120s, which is the same thing. So 30-60s, but you're running for 60 seconds and walking for 120 seconds. So get that high intensity cardio, but also keep that low impact cardio. You see, like a lot of my fitness is mixing in different kinds of training into my whole routine. I never let my body get used to one specific thing or 2 specific things. Okay. And the last thing we're going to talk about is muscle targeting. So there's a specific group of muscles that I like to target for aesthetics, and that is your most aesthetic muscles are going to be your neck, your upper chest, your delts. You see my delts are pretty well defined. Your biceps, your abs, of course, and your lats. If you target these muscles, you're gonna look super aesthetic, guys. And I'll add in for the legs also your hamstrings, which is like what's behind your quads. If you get all those muscles, you're gonna look super aesthetic. And I'd say a bonus one is calves too. A lot of guys miss calves, but say you want to walk around in like shorts, you're on a night out and it's hot, You want to have good calves, guys. Like, work out your calves. Maybe get a calf tat. You know, like, I think calves look pretty aesthetic, and that's a piece of skin that you oftentimes show when you're wearing shorts, right? Like me, I wear shorts and sometimes jeans. So, you know, it's important to have good looking calves. In terms of these muscles up here, I actually don't train triceps that much. I'll maybe do, in terms of sets, I'll do 8 sets of triceps per week. That's like minimal just to keep them where they're at. But I don't have super defined triceps because I don't want to have a big, bulky, you know, like everyone says, oh, triceps are 2/3 of the arm, so you want to train them the most to get a big arms. But bro, giant arms are not aesthetic. They're not good looking. If you want to get strength, then of course train them. But if you're training for aesthetics more, I barely train my triceps. I'll do 20 to 24 sets for biceps each week, and I'll only do 8 for triceps, right? Chest, what you can do to hit your chest is incline bench. So you get a bench press and you're sitting like at an incline like that, and you're just bench pressing pretty much. Or you can do it with dumbbells, it does the same thing. Neck, you want to get a dumbbell, lay down on your back and just go up, and then reverse it and go on your stomach and then push back with a dumbbell. Guys, obviously put like a towel or a paper towel in between your face and the dumbbell so you don't get bumps. What else? Delts. Delts are super important. Get the front head, the medial head, and the lateral head. So there's 3 heads to the delts. You want to get all 3. And you can just look up a video how to target all 3 heads of the deltoid muscle. And for abs, obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys. You guys know how to do abs. So hit your planks, hit your sit-ups, your crunches, your toe touches, or better yet, watch my how to get abs video and watch that and work on your abs, guys. If you work out all these muscles, you're gonna have a super aesthetic looking body, and you're gonna have a strong body too. If you don't want aesthetics and you want strength, then just focus on the big compound movements. So squats, deadlifts, bench press. And I would add in like military press for your shoulders. That's literally all you need to do. Like, those are your biggest muscle groups. So if you're doing all 3 of those every week, or all 4 of those, you're gonna get stronger, a lot stronger. Oh, and I'll add in, sorry to keep adding shit in, but your traps as well. I do train my traps. You can see. You want big traps, guys. Traps important in creating that shape like this. And then your lats are gonna make that V shape on the bottom half, which is super attractive if you can get that shape. So your neck and your traps together are going to create that upside down V going down, alright? It's gonna give the appearance that you have bigger shoulders. Alright, so that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like it, like the video, comment below. Short King Brandon out. Peace.